What's up guys, it's Will here, back again, and today we're here to talk about something very important. The best and the most realistic Spider-Man action figures ever created and how we got there. But before we get started, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any content when it goes live here. I also want to give a shout out to Comic Concepts. It's a great place to buy your Hot Toys figures, very affordable, very reliable, and very good customer service there. You can use my code WillFox for $10 off any order. I did buy the Spider-Man figures we're going to be showcasing today from other venues because of their exclusive or elusive nature, but nonetheless, Comic Concepts is a great place to pick up your Hot Toys if you're looking for them. That said, let's look at the best Spider-Man action figures to ever exist. So Spider-Man first appeared in the Amazing Fantasy number 15 comic book series in August of 1962. The character was an immediate smash hit, and his longevity to this day shows modern audiences still can't get enough of the wall-crawling, web-shooting superhero. The first Spider-Man action figure was created in the 1970s by a company called Mego Toys. This figure was 8 inches tall and was much more doll-like than modern Spider-Man action figures are. Since then, many companies have taken their best shot at creating Spider-Man action figures with different goals and different audiences in mind. But as far as realism is concerned, Hot Toys has consistently delivered the best results since 2010 with their first Spider-Man announcement in the Spider-Man 3 Spider-Man figure. Since then, Hot Toys has released 39 additional Spider-Man action figures, each one typically being an improvement upon the former. Improvements were made to tailoring, proportions, accessories, and even head sculpts as technology evolved over time. Today, we're going to look at the 3 most lifelike Spider-Man action figures in existence. Now, it just so happens that all 3 are made by Hot Toys, but just to be clear, there are many other Hot Toys Spider-Man figures that are great that won't make the cut here today. If you have some thoughts, drop them in the comments below. All right, so let's start with the Hot Toys Advanced Suit 2.0 figure from Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so looking at our first figure today, the Hot Toys Advanced Suit 2.0 Spider-Man from the PS5 video game. Although I enjoyed the first Spider-Man game a little bit more on the PS4 compared to Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, it is undeniable that this suit is simply remarkable. It's actually a lot better than the original Advanced Suit 1.0, which I did hold in my collection for quite some time. I ended up selling it because I needed space, but this one I can foresee being in my collection for quite a while because this thing is just remarkable. The updates to the suit are pretty substantial. The printing is much different. The spider logo actually stays within the blue lines this time instead of going on the outside. The legs actually don't have the red running down the sides like they did on the original Advanced Suit 1.0. The hands are a little bit different. The white actually runs more on the palm, and it's a different sort of shading and overall line work. I do overall love the changes on this 2.0 suit. I do think it's a big improvement from the first one. You can swap out the eye lenses for something a little less squinty-eyed, so you can do that if you would like. For me, I kind of like this look, so I'm going to leave them this way. There are actually 4 pegs on the back of the suit. This is where the spider claws peg in, so you can peg each claw in there. You can also peg in little covers if you would like to cover these holes, so it looks more seamless, so you're not actually showing the holes on the back of the suit. And these claws are actually articulated, so you can adjust them, you can move them all around. You can go ahead and articulate them at every turn and then do whatever you want with Mr. Advanced Suit 2.0 Spider-Man. But the paint applications are very strong and really take this suit to the next level in my opinion. Before we take a look at the figure, it's important to note that there are 2 different Symbiote suits in the Spider-Man 2 PS5 game. The black suit appears in the early part of the game, and the angrier Symbiote suit appears in the later part of the game. The Symbiote suit first appeared in the Marvel Comics in Secret Wars 1984 number 8, and since then has seen different iterations in comics and films alike. There is a Hono Studios Spider-Man in his comic-inspired cloth symbiote suit, but today we're going to look at something a little more lifelike. Let's take a look at the Hot Toys rendition of the iconic black suit Spider-Man. So this is the Hot Toys Spider-Man black suit Peter Parker figure from Spider-Man 2, the PS5 video game. Guys, I'm super excited to be showing you this figure because this is one of the coolest Hot Toys that I have ever seen, let alone a Spider-Man figure, but just Hot Toys in general. So as you can see here, there's actually the white spider logo on the chest. And again, this is the black suit from the early stages of the game before Peter got too angry and sort of donned the full symbiote suit. The texture has like a rubbery, gooey vibe to it. It's actually really cool in hand. There's a bunch of different texturings on the suit, and when you actually go to the back of the suit, it has 4 little pegs, very similar to the Advanced Suit 2.0, where you can actually plug in the spider claws, and if you didn't want to use the spider claws, you can peg in little covers to conceal the holes of the suit. So as far as the eyes are concerned, the eyes are sculpted into this Spider-Man head sculpt. So they do not have swappable eyes like the Advanced Suit 2.0 or other Spider-Man figures where you can magnetically swap the eyes. But as far as the black suit is concerned, I don't remember the eye position changing all that much, and I do think this gives it that sort of alien vibe, which is really what the symbiote is. The symbiote doesn't exist in real life, but if it did, I think this is what it would look and feel like. And I think this suit really faithfully recreates the look from the game, and I'm super happy with it. But let's take a look at the transforming head sculpt. I want to show you guys something really cool. Something also really cool about this figure is that when you buy the special edition, you actually get the second head sculpt with another copy of the Advanced Suit 2.0 head sculpt that actually has a symbiote effect over top. This is super cool. The paint apps are slightly different. The coloring is slightly different on this Advanced Suit 2.0 compared to the original, but it's super close, and this looks great. Look at that there. It's a really cool head sculpt. I really like it. I don't think I'm going to be using it that much because I prefer the actual black suit symbiote look, but it is cool if you wanted to have him in some sort of transforming pose. You could certainly do that with this head sculpt, and I think you'd be a happy camper. The Spider-Man new red and blue suit first appeared in the 2021 film Spider-Man No Way Home. From what I can tell, the new red and blue suit Spider-Man suit has no direct comic equivalent. However, for MCU fans, this suit represents the maturation of Peter Parker. From Spider-Boy to Spider-Man, this suit is the visual representation of a 3-film arc for the character. Let's take a look at what Hot Toys cooked up for this amazing suit. Guys, just for a second, admire the artistry on display here. This Hot Toys Tom Holland Spider-Man figure is simply remarkable. From the paint applications to the likeness, this is one of the best head sculpts that's ever been produced in a licensed capacity. You can adjust the eyes, so if you want to move the positioning around and give Tom Holland a different type of mood to the pose that you're going for, you can. You just pop the head off, there's 2 little levers in there, and you can adjust the eyes to your liking. The hair is actually one sculpted piece, so it's not rooted, but it looks fantastic. It looks like it's real hair, even though it's sculpted. It's really good. The paint applications look super lifelike, and the head looks great. And again, the neck looks natural. No more long spider neck like previous Hot Toys figures. This one looks great. This one perfects the previous versions and improves upon them. So the likeness, the overall look of the figure, look at that. This thing is incredible. I mean, you can't keep this head sculpt in the box. It's too good. But still, nonetheless, I'm going to show you what the actual Spider-Man head sculpt looks like in case you want to go that route. So looking at this Spider-Man figure with the actual Spider-Man head sculpt on, it looks awesome. It's an actual cloth head sculpt with a separate neck piece, so it pops right on there, and it looks seamless just like it does in the movie. You can still articulate it just fine, it moves around perfectly, and it looks seamless and very lifelike. If we're looking at the eyes, you can actually pop these out like the other Spider-Man figures, the Advanced Suit 2.0 for example, where you can actually magnetically pop in a new set of eyes. It looks great. This is a great Spider-Man figure in its own right. If you just want to have the actual Spidey get up on him, you can display this figure either way, and that type of versatility where it looks super dynamic and lifelike either way, it's a great figure. Hot Toys has released approximately 40 iterations of Spider-Man in either 1/6 or 1/4 scale. Each one is awesome and unique in its own way, but not every one can be the best. Well, when we're narrowing down to the best, what defines the best? To me, the most iconic looks of your favorite characters in the highest quality. That's how I would define it. Art is subjective though, but some of it is objective. These 3 figures are objectively awesome. While the PlayStation Spider-Man games are not known by all, they are by most collectors. And these 2 are the 2 iconic looks as of now for Peter Parker. Each of these suits are distinct in their own way, and the amount of presence they have together is undeniably remarkable. When it comes to Tom Holland's new red and blue suit, there is no better licensed Spider-Man head sculpt in existence, period. This figure's head sculpt is remarkably lifelike, and to be honest, miles better than any other Tom Holland Spider-Man that's been released to date. It's also a culmination of everything Spider-Man has overcome in the MCU, and most importantly, his transition from Spider-Boy to Spider-Man. The quality of this figure is exceptional. But how would I rank these 3, you're probably asking? Well, that's difficult because Tom will probably always be goated in my eyes. I'm gonna go Black Suit Spider-Man at number 3, Advanced Suit Spider-Man 2.0 at number 2, and New Red and Blue Suit Spider-Man as the number 1 Spider-Man action figure of all time. Maybe over time my opinion will change, but as of now, that's how I'm feeling. Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below though. Either way, it's remarkable how lifelike Spider-Man action figures have become. Hot Toys is delivering high quality art to modern collectors that would have made collectors in the 70s die happy on the spot. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I thought it would be fun to travel down memory lane, at least briefly, to kind of introduce these 3 amazing Spider-Man figures by Hot Toys, because Spider-Man collectors are eating real good right now. Hot Toys is delivering some amazing figures, and I can't say enough good things about how good these figures are if you're a Spider-Man fan. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video down below, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any content as it goes live here. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. See you later. Bye.